for Verna.
What were they?
Those hearts.
Oh.
Yeah, put the hearts around
Yeah.
She had everybody, but she didn't want you to take them unless you were gonna give them to somebody.
Yeah, when you go out of
That was
town or
around
something.
the world,
Yeah.
if you're going to
We
state.
still have-
We took some on our cruise ship and
Yeah,
gave them to some like
People.
yeah.
Filipinos and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
so
she brought a lot of joy into a lot of people's lives.
Yeah, I love how she sews and everything to make everything for everybody.
Yeah.
Me and my
Now,
mom.
And you called her mom? Gerald? Did you call her mom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call her mom and I sit there and talk for hours with her too.
Yeah, she told me.
I'll go to the store for her too sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah.
But she want me to go get something, the milk or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah.
For everybody that's went by her room, do you remember the dog, the stuffed dog she has?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love that dog.
That's going in the casket with her.
All right.
She gets to have Maggie.
Yeah.
Too bad they didn't cremate her dog.
Pat? Is this even recording?
Yeah.
Pat, was you?
I wanna say something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me take this over.
All right.
Because I can barely see her.
Verna's the first person we met here.
She's please.
I mean, we saw people, but she came to our room and we're clear down the hall from her and brought a heart. And she has the little saying on it about the email. But on this one, she put welcome home. And she said, I want you to know you're home and welcome home. And that meant so much because we were kind of nervous about coming in. And she was so sweet and so caring. And I got better acquainted with her. I'd go to her room occasionally. I wish I'd gone more. I didn't go as much as I should have probably, but whenever anything was amiss or somebody needed a smile or something, even though she herself was often sad because she wanted to be with her husband, which she talked to me a lot about, she would be there. And I have at least 5 things that she's made for us in my room.
Wow.
Over time. She made a Christmas wreath. She knew I love sunflowers, so she made me a little tiny sunflower wreath. And we talked about our love of sunflowers and why we loved them. And she talked about her husband a lot and their mission and the different things they did. And I have to tell you two that you meant the world to her and you really helped her. She was so grateful for the times you came down and for the time you gave her and the help you gave her. And she was sorrowful. She was sorrowful about the others that couldn't come for whatever reason.
It was hard for us at first because we lived 2 hours away and we were taking care of my mom. And I wanted her to live out there, even though she didn't want to live with us and be crowded. I said, you get an apartment and you can see us every day. But she likes these mountains.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't blame her.
We shared that, and one of the things she did, she found a song.
Found
And
one.
I'm sure she
A
shared
song.
that with more than me. But she called me down to read the words to that song.
Oh, yeah. I should play
And
that.
she said, this song has changed my life, Pat. I'm going to have a good attitude with gratitude now. And after I heard the song, I knew what she was talking about. And she said, I'm just going to be grateful for the little things and glad for each day that I have instead of always wanting to be gone. Of course, she slipped back a little bit.
She had her moments
She
where she
had
sat
so
back
many
there.
memories with her husband.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I read the obituary. I did look up the obituary and just when I read all the things she'd done with him, and I can see why they did everything together apparently. But she loved both of you
Thank you.
dearly, and she was always so happy when you were going to come see her. And she made life better. And one time, Mac and I were sitting in the dining room, and on that day, it just happened to be Mac and I. There weren't any tables, so it was just us. Well, she got up and left her table and said, I'm going to come sit by you, because you should have at least one person sitting by you besides Mac. So she came to eat with us. I mean, she's so thoughtful. And I really, really miss her, and I can't even go by her room now without crying because
Shedding
the
a tear,
door's
yeah.
closed, it's not open, and she's not there, and we just love her, and she'll be missed forever here.
And you and Pat and Verna have the same birthday.
Yeah, they had.
Oh, yeah, we have
My
the
birthday
same
party.
birthday.
Yeah. And Verna's
I bring that up, yeah, and she
You love that.
actually invited me. She said, let's you and I just celebrate our birthday together. Let's just get a little party, just the two of us. And, it ended up, we had four, Judy and Anita came, but we had a little foursome party with a cake and ice cream and talked about, just had a nice visit and a nice party, and it was so sweet of her to say, let's do that because we share a birthday. So that's one of my last memories, and I did get to visit her. I'm really sorry, I got to visit her a few days before she went down and declined. But I was gonna visit her that day that she went to the hospital, but it was gonna be after dinner. I was gonna go see her and Judy, and of course then she's gone, and I always felt bad that I didn't get there before dinner. But I had no way of knowing because we thought that she's back and doing well, so it was a real shock. But I know for a fact that she's happy to be where she's at now.
I do too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then remember that mint ice cream you bought?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and her had a big bowl in it. She made me a bowl and made over there, and she came to my room, we ate a bowl of ice cream. We talked to each other that day. She was so happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bought a whole couple of those mint ice creams for her to share, so.
Susan, you want to say anything?
No, just that I'm gonna miss her. We
And
ended
they
up.
shared lots of Diet Cokes together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Her favorite Coke.
Yeah, we did.
She got in trouble quite a few times for drinking Diet Coke lately.
She's supposed to quit, but she never did.
Yeah,
She
she
loved
did.
Diet Coke.
It wasn't Diet Coke. It was
Coke Zero.
nectar of the
Nectar of the
gods.
gods.
It was Diet Coke she liked, not
Yeah.
Coke Zero.
That's what Jason
Yeah, she
called
liked
it.
the Diet
It was
Coke.
nectar of the gods.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you want to go out there and see if anyone out there? I'd get up, but it'll take me 2 hours.
Dennis would always bring me and Verna iceberg.
Oh, iceberg
Those are
milkshake.
iceberg.
It's still going, Dennis.
Okay.
At D.
No,
Oh, open the back. Oh, it's open.
it's open here.
It's still going. Tip it the other way. To D. What was you saying?
I said, I remember when Dennis always brought his iceberg shakes.
I remember too.
They were so
Got us
good.
this big gallon.
Yeah. You take it home
Yep.
and eat it for dinner. Those are good.
Yep.
Tip it the other way, Dennis.
It's
a- oh, I can't. Just get them.
Because after she wastes the can, so you got
Dennis,
the instead. So just-
You're gonna have to get me up.
What?
You're gonna have to get me up. I thought maybe you'd go out there and just see if anyone else.
Did you want us to talk?
Hello.
You don't wanna go
There
in?
was a time when she really
Dennis?
loved creamsicles.
Dennis?
These are the
Remember
legit.
when she loved her creamsicles?
Yeah, you bought all those.
Oh, she loved creamsicles. So
In the
she
summertime,
asked
you
me if
sit
I was
outside.
had
Oh, yeah.
creamsicles.
She,
Yeah,
we
I
bought
would-
her a bunch of, Dee and I,
My
we had,
mom did.
those creamies. Those
Those
different kind of
Creamies?
creamies. We'd have them, yeah, we'd have creamies.
I would,
Dennis,
every time I come down here.
You get a picture of the floor, I
Here,
think.
you take the picture.
You take
Every time I come down here,
Yeah.
when I got her groceries,
Yeah.
she made sure she had creams.
Yeah.
And she wanted,
Those creamies.
she
oh,
wanted
she
all
loved
different
them.
types of creams.
You what?
Those are good, those green ones.
Yeah, and then I bought some more. I bought some different kinds, and we all just kind of split them up between me, Dee, and her. And
You what?
Those creams are good, ice cream.
She loved her cookies.
And it was kind of
Or white chocolate macadamia.
Yeah.
Well, what I didn't understand is, lady came in, was giving candy out. She goes, "Oh no, I'm not into candy." And I'm thinking, she's got a big bowl over there. Of course she's into candy. And then I found out why she has a whole big bowl, so that when people come over, they could have the candy.
Yeah, I mean, I just come over and you do with her.
Can you help me up then, Dennis? I'm sorry. Busted and bruised ribs. They're not fun at all. Oh,
She hurt herself when she was moving.
yeah.
You fell.
Yeah, on her.
Can help
You-
I'm Verna's rocker.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can.
I'm coming out here to see if anybody wanted to.
They have none of these.
How's this going?
Help yourself.
I might have to have you talk again, because we didn't even think about this at first. Okay, anything to say about Verna? No?
Miss her,
You miss her?
love her.
Yeah, I do too. I keep seeing her in the corner of my eye. So, anything?
I still have the heart hanging on the cabinet knob where she hung it when I moved in.
Oh,
It
you were
hasn't-
her next door neighbor too, huh?
hasn't- And I was next door,
Yep.
but I haven't taken it off.
Oh, good. That's cool. And this is Judy right across the street. Well, across the hall. I used to telecommunicate. I'd have to walk across the hall into my office. And one time I stubbed my toe. So I told my boss I need workers' comp because I got in an accident on my way to work because I was walking across the hall. He didn't buy it. So anyway, if everyone's done speaking, we have some wonderful treats that my friend, my